Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are doing a haul. So if you are new to my channel or you haven't watched in a while, I'm on a low buy this year in which I only allow myself to make 2 purchases a month. And I've stuck with this every single month this year until July. And that's where we blacked out a little bit. We really did. So we are going to go through all the things I bought in July and try to get back on track with the low. Before we get into the haul, if you have not already, please consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe and I would love to have you back again on the channel. I'm not keeping all of this either. Like at least something is in this is going in my next giveaway, and I'm going to do a giveaway when I get to 600 subscribers. So I need like 11 more subscribers and we'll do another giveaway on the channel, so stay tuned and stick around for that. Alright guys, so the first thing I bought, well within my low buy, right? Because in my low buy video, and I'll leave that linked if you want to see everything previous to this haul that I had bought up to this year, I stuck with it, only 2 purchases a month. And in fact, that was filmed midway through June and I only bought 1 thing in the month of June. So this is the other thing I bought in the month of June. So we were good for 6 months. Like I did what I set out to do, only 2 purchases. This is from Milan Row. I've never tried the brand before, but this is their collab with Doodles by the Bunny. And I have the one Doodles by the Bunny Gourmand Girls collab. Oh, I want the other one too, but we need to be good after this haul. So this is the Poison Ivy palette. And the reason I chose to get this one as my other one in June, and frankly why I got most of the stuff in this haul and felt, you know, suspect to breaking my low buy, was it was a sale. So they must be like discontinuing this or getting rid of it. I'm thinking it was half off and I'd been looking at it for a while. It does have one pressed glitter that I'll avoid, but if you haven't seen it, here it is. I think half off was like $17 before shipping or something like that for this one. And I really like these greens and even the blues. Like this is a very unique blue in my collection. I don't think I have anything quite exactly like that. And I also like this kind of murky purple-ish. Hopefully you guys can see. It's just a different kind of color story to me. I like it a lot and I love everything that Doodles by the Bunny has done. So I wanted to pick it up since it was looking like it was going to be gone for good and it was 50% off. So that one we don't count as us being bad, right? Because that was my other one for June. Now here's where it goes downhill, y'all, okay? So at 2 a month, technically my first purchase in July was like fine, right? Sephora was doing half off Huda Beauty palettes. Like, come on, we can't be too mad at ourselves, right? So I had the Mercury Retrograde and the Rose Quartz. Absolutely love those. I don't have any of the like smaller 9 pans from Huda, but from what I've heard, the bigger ones are the better quality anyway. So I picked up, because they were both 50% off, both the Naughty and the Empowered palettes from Huda Beauty. And it was free shipping and I got samples. Like it was just like, I can't not get these. I just couldn't. This is the newer of the 2 release-wise, and I get these have been out for a while. So if you really would like to see me play with any of these, I don't know that you would want like a dedicated video at this point because they are older releases, but I can definitely throw some of these in an upcoming like get ready with me. If you see anything in this haul video that you want to see me play with more, please just drop a comment and let me know and I can make that happen. So I gotta use this stuff right now that I bought it. And then the Naughty palette, really curious about that Empowered palette though, because it's got some of those shades are supposed to be like cream liners. And then there's this one. Do you guys use these glossy shades? These like petri dish looking, I've heard people refer to them as like, it's called slippery, but it's just like a gloss, like a face gloss. Do you use them? Do you use them on the face? Do you use them on the eye? How do you use them? I would love to know. But that one is the Naughty palette. So I also have done like in my low buy this year where it's been like 2 purchases a month, and so I've struggled with like, okay, this is 2 palettes, so should I have been done for July, or if I purchase them together, is that 1 purchase and I still get another one? I don't know. It depends how lenient or strict, I guess, we want to say my rules were. I didn't really totally negotiate that with myself. I just kind of was like, let's see how it goes. But either way, I should have had at most one more purchase, and that was not the case. So here's where we get a little bad, but also like good for you guys, because some of this is going to be for you in a good way. So Adept Cosmetics did half off their face palettes. Do we see how many? Yeah. So they have 4, and I got all 4 because I actually was interested in like 2 to 3 of these, but by the time I did the price point of 50% off of them individually versus 50% off of the bundle, it was actually going to be more cost efficient to get the 50% off the bundle and then to just like keep the ones I wanted and like pay it forward. For the ones that I'm not going to keep will go in the next giveaway for you guys. So this one says it's the Valentina. This one says blush palette. So this one, I have not tried this formula from Adept Cosmetics. Oh, there's like a lot of packaging on this. But here's this one. It somewhat reminds me of, I do have from Unearthly Cosmetics a little cheek thing like this. So I'm curious to compare the formulas. But here are the 3 blushes, and it is almost like, I don't know, it's really soft, like almost creamy feeling. I think this is described as like a gel formula, whatever that means. So that one's called the Valentina palette. Usually I keep like boxes of palettes and packaging, but these are so bulky that there's no way, like, it's good because they're not going to come broken, but like all of this is for one face palette. Like there's a box, there's a styrofoam thing, you open this and it comes out. Like there's so much packaging. Like I feel like there's got to be a better way, right? This one is Gianna, and it just says Gianna palette, doesn't say blush. It looks like a bronzer and 2 highlighters. This is probably going to be the one for my skin tone. That works. So we've got a matte bronzer and 2 highlighters. Again, these are from Adept Cosmetics. They normally retail for $22 a piece, and they are not discontinuing these to my knowledge. They were just doing like a flash sale over the weekend. I don't know if they had like excess inventory or what exactly the deal is, but you know, I didn't question it. I just went, I've been wanting these since last year, and they're on sale. This one is the Stella palette, and it's another blush palette. However, these look like peachier. Actually, this middle one looks like it almost has a flip, like a curled orange flip to it. And it is 2 blushes and a highlighter on the end there. Those were the 3 that I was really looking at, so I'm thinking this final one's probably the one that's gonna go in the giveaway. But let's see. Let's see it. Let's see it. Ripping everything open. I at least like opened the boxes to try to compile some of these packages before I started filming, so it wouldn't be a forever long video. Okay, this is Ayana. Ooh, I don't know. Is this too deep? This one, it might work for like light to medium. Like, I don't know if this would work on deep complexions, to be honest, but I feel like this could still work on light to medium, right? It looks like definitely a bronzer, a blush, and then this one, maybe it's a highlighter, maybe it's a blush. It just probably depends on your skin tone. But I think that one's going to be the one that goes for one of you guys in a giveaway, the Ayana one. So, again, like I said before, if you're not subscribed, go on and click that button so that you can stay tuned for my future giveaway. And if you're already subscribed, click the like button, because that it always helps circulate the video, you know, and get those subscribers faster so y'all can enter the giveaway as well. Okay, so next up we have Glam Light, okay? So I really wanted the Rick and Morty collection. I made a whole video about all of the palettes that I have in my collection that are collabs with franchises, and I really wanted this one, and I was good. I was like, nope, I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. Then they had a 20% off sale, so I got 20% off and free shipping the whole collection. I put a poll on Instagram. If you're not following me there, you can follow me there as well. I've got the link in the description, or it's KN Forum, and you can find me over there. And I was like, y'all, it's 20% off. Is this in free shipping? Is this my sign to get it? Like, should I? And I think it was like 75 or 80% of y'all said yes, get it. So here we are. We're not good influences. I say that like 100% of you that are watching me on here are also following me on Instagram, but you know who you are. So we have, I'm not really mad. I'm so happy to have this. I love Rick and Morty. So here is one of the lip kits. This is the Accelerated Time Lip Kits. I have never tried Glamlite lip products, so I'm excited to try these. This one is more of an orange. And then we have the Rick Hologram Lip Kit. That is more of a berry colored here. And we have a setting spray. I have watched a couple reviews on this, but I think I might make a video kind of going in depth of my own thoughts of everything just because I have it. It is still available, and I feel like it's not like super old, but you guys let me know in the comments, do you want to see a Rick and Morty Glamlite collab review? And then we also have from that collection, it was a big collection, y'all, like, and I was surprised for the amount that I got, like how big the collection is for, like, I feel like a decent price, especially at the sale price. The highlighter trio, this is honestly the thing I was most excited about out of the whole collection, I'm not gonna lie. The only highlighters I've tried from Glamlite are from the Michaela X Glamlite Part 1 and Part 2 collections. So this is, I don't know if you can see, but these are colored highlighters, which I love. There's a purple, a blue, and then kind of like a reddish. I can't really tell, but I already know I like Glamlite highlighters. And just the packaging on all of these is exquisite if you like Rick and Morty. And then the main event, the palette. Now, we'll see how this is in person. It looks pretty rainbow bright, which I don't normally gravitate towards, but I've been doing more in the summer. Like, I know today is not a great indicator. I just have like a little kind of like reddish gold moment today, but if we want to see a look with this, oh yes, it is bright. It is quite bright, but I can tell this looks like the normal like really nice Glamlite shimmer formula that I enjoy. They don't tend to have too many like duochromes or multi-chromes if any, but they have a really impactful shimmery metallic without it being a pressed glitter, and it is eye safe. So here it is. Oh, there's a thing on the back. It's time to get swifty. The Rick and Morty X Glamlite collection has arrived. Cook up out of this world looks with our 30 shade palette that consists of highly pigmented matte and shimmer shades that will have you looking interdimensional, and there's a bunch of ingredients. They did this on the Scooby-Doo collab too, which I have from Glamlite, and that's the only thing that in the reviews I didn't like and I knew I wasn't gonna like before buying it, is the fact that once again there are no shade names. I hate that. Like, come on, that's one of my favorite parts. Glamlite, please. Although Glamlite probably doesn't have time to come up with shade names recently. Look at this mirror, by the way, Rick and Morty here, just noticed that. Glamlite probably doesn't have time to come up with shade names recently because they are just cranking out collab after collab after collab. Like, since then, they're not, like, they've had another Hershey's collab. They have the, like, they're not calling it the Scream collab, but whatever the face is from Scream coming soon. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're wearing me out. There's more. There's one more. So, right, even if we were saying that the Huda Beauty was like one purchase for July, right, I should have stopped at the Adept and the Huda Beauty, and that would have been it for July. But instead, I also got from Glamlite and from Unearthly Cosmetics. So, you know, in turn, maybe I can kind of like catch back up by buying nothing in August, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But Unearthly did something shocking. Shocking, you guys. They did a site-wide 50% off sale. Even their mystery boxes were 50% off. I went ahead and passed on those because I did watch the sneak peek YouTube videos and I wasn't super into the contents this time around, like the groovy 70s theme of it all. But maybe their Halloween box that they have a pre-order of, maybe. We're getting ahead of ourselves. But anyway, 50% off site-wide. And there have been some things I'd previously passed on that I was like, okay, now's the time. now's the time to do it. I know we're on a low buy, but I've never ever seen them do 50% off site-wide. The only thing that wasn't 50% off was their collab with Heather Austin, which I understand because it's a collab probably for like monetary reasons of whatever cut she gets. They can't afford to do 50% off that. So the first thing I got was in the dark palette, and apparently it's been a long time since I've purchased from Unearthly. I say a long time. I feel like there's a purchase I made earlier this year. There is. Last thing I purchased was the Complex and the Unforeseen palettes, but those just came in regular unicartons. Both the palettes I got this time came in a legit like whole box. So I'm like, do they do this for all their palettes now? And it like Adept, it has this little insert like foam thing that it's in to protect it. And then there's a unicarton inside that. So it's in a unicarton and inside a box. Let me know if you've purchased from them lately. Are they doing that with all of their palettes now? So this came out in an original, bigger, like different format, and I passed on it. I'm not huge on like big pan sizes these days, but they redid it into a smaller format, and I was like, perfect. This is the size I want. These are the size of pans I want. And it's mostly mattes. There's only 2 shimmers, but it's like all purple and green with a little pop of blue. So there's that one. Looks really nice. I really like their matte formula. And honestly, their shimmers too. I like Unearthly a lot. I've been purchasing from them since they were Alien Cosmetics for years now. They really started getting me into indie brands. And that clearly hasn't stopped because I'm still purchasing from them. So that was the first palette. Normally their palettes are like $30 to $50, I feel like, depending on how many multi-chromes and stuff like that. But I think I got these for like 17 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that for the half off. And then the other one I got was the Dead of Night. I went back and forth on this one, but the people that I enjoy watching, that I usually like what they like on YouTube, enjoyed this. So I was like, okay, I feel like I'll like it. Again, comes in the box, which is then in a unicarton. Just seems like so much packaging to me. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's nice. The box is very high quality, but like, do we need all that packaging? And how much is that impacting the price, and how much cheaper would it be without that? You know what I mean? Because if it would make it cheaper, then I would just opt to not have the box personally. And here's this one. It's kind of similar color story, no? Like, it's different, but it definitely has still like purples and greens with a pop of blue. But this one has like the gray and more of the like actual primary green color in it. And it has more shimmers to it. I can tell already looking at this one, I'm gonna like these shimmers a lot. Like, the texture of them looks really, really nice. And then there was one lip product that I've been wanting. I have pretty much all of the satin lips from Unearthly, but I have never tried any of their lip pencils or lip glosses. And there's one lip gloss I really, really wanted. It's got this packaging, which is a little bit different than like this kind of spooky looking packages that the satin lips come in. I don't have one sitting right here. But I love this, you guys. These tops, they do this on their satin lips too. Can you see it moving? It's like a snow globe. It's like a snow globe. It's so pretty. Okay, and this is a gloss. It's in shade Moss, and then you can see the shade at the bottom there. So it's a green gloss, and it smells so sweet. It smells like frosting. Look at it. Oh, it looks so good. I don't have a green sparkly gloss in my life. Are you kidding me? I just needed that. I did, and you can't tell me otherwise. And the last thing, I know, we're almost there, you guys. I was very bad about it this month. I get that. I did get a couple lip pencils because I don't have that many lip pencils in my collection, and I've pretty much just been using these two from Melt from a mystery box. And like, can you tell the size of them? Like, they don't have much life in them left. They're almost done. So on this 50% off sale, the lip pencils were only $3. Where are you gonna get a good lip pencil for $3, honestly? So I got 3 shades. I got shade Khaki. I don't think I'm gonna keep these like unicartons, but it comes in one. These are sharpenable pencils, same as the melt ones. We'll see. I've never used this brand's lip pencils if they are like creamy or if they're kind of like drier. I don't love lip liners that are super dry. So again, I got them in, oh, do they not say the name? Oh, they do. Okay. I was going to say I have to keep the unicartons if the pencils don't say, but that would be weird. Char is the second shade I got. And then finally, Curse. So I use a lot of brown liners. So these are the 3 I got. Khaki is this lightest one. And then Char is the deeper, I would say more like warm toned brown. And then Cursed is a little bit more cool tone. So the colors on the tips here are the color of the lip liner that you get. But they have so many different shades. So yeah, that wraps it up, guys. That was everything. Mostly everything was indie brands too, right? Like Glam White, Unearthly, Adept, and then Huda and Milan Row. Those are my purchases. So let me know what you think down in the comments, whether it's like, hey, don't feel bad, we all can't resist a good sale sometime, or even if you are like, hey, you can do better, like next month's a new month. Like, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to chat. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!